Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and this is B.fleye Beauty. And today I wanted to do kind of a festive out of the box Valentine's look. This is not going to be for everyone. Now my typical everyday is very, very simple, and this is going to be simple too. It's just going to be a little bit more bright, let's say. I do love bright things. I do love bright lips. I typically, do a regular Valentine's look with pink or red, but I think today I want to do something with bright coral. I love a monochromatic look, so I'm gonna play with that, but I'm also gonna play with some additions to the face and maybe a little neon pop. So I have my skincare done. We're gonna start with just a little bit of coverage. My skin has cleared up quite a bit, thankfully, but I am going to use a tiny bit of a BB cream. It's actually the lightest coverage I've ever found in my life, and I do love this stuff. This is the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. This is more to clear some redness for me. This is not going to cover up any sort of blemish. It's just more of an evening of the skin tone. And I wear number G10. It is a tiny bit dark, but because it's such a light coverage, it blends in really nicely. And with a really light coverage, you actually don't want something super light because it's going to make you look really chalky. So again, this is really just to give me a nice base for some concealer and clear up a little bit of redness once my fingers stop touching my face. So again, I think we're gonna do like a monochromatic coral, bright coral look to start. That's gonna be our base. And then we will add those little pops of extra things at the end. And so you can add these, oopsie, you can do these pops if you want. You can change them up, do them a little differently, or you can really just leave them out altogether. It's totally up to you, but I wanted to do something a little different this year and go more with my mood. So I'm gonna do a little bit of, let's see, let me open up some more blinds here. Got some better lighting now. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer in the inner corner. I might do a little bit later. I might do some more a little bit later. All right, and then just gonna do a couple of things here and there. Boop, boop. All right, so going to take my Real Techniques blending face brush. So the difference between this brush and the, my favorite, the Heart brush by It Cosmetics, the difference between the two is this is a little bit more dense. So it's gonna give you, it's gonna keep more of a full coverage. This is a little bit less dense, still a dense brush, but it's going to blend the product in a little bit more, give you a little less coverage. So I'm gonna start with that everywhere, and then if I need a little bit more, I'll go back in and use my other brush. No matter what kind of look I'm doing, I really just do not like heavy feeling, heavy coverage. So though I'm going bright, I'm still going with the least amount of products and the least amount of coverage overall. All right, so that was very quick. I am going to set my face with my light dusting of powder. I have to, by the time I'm done with my makeup and by the time I drink a cup of coffee, it's going to be blended into the skin and it's going to be more of a skin-like dewy finish for me personally because I have oily skin. If you have drier skin, you might not need to set, but it's totally up to you. This helps my makeup stay on, and then it just gives it a nice base for my blush because I am not going to do a cream blush today. I am actually going to use one of my favorite blushes I've been using almost every day, and this is the Bright Papaya. This is by Odin's Eye, and it's a bright coral. So this is part of the look I'm going for. I'm going all out, full out Felicia here with this coral. And per the usual, it will blend out once I do another layer of the powder at the end and blend it all together. But this is part of the look as a very, very, very bright blush. But like I said, it'll blend in a little bit more at the end. And I'm gonna do a little bit of layering on the lips because I do want a bright coral on the lips, but I don't really have one. So I will show you how to mix one. Oh, so pretty. All right, I'm actually gonna take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to put that on the lid. Ooh, yep, I'm gonna use one of my new Smith brushes. I haven't really had a chance, I've not really been doing eyes very much, so I haven't really had too much of a chance to use these. So far, I really, really love them. The couple that I've tried actually picks up shimmer and matte really well, which is really hard to do with one kind of brush. So this is actually a really good brush for me. It's a little long, but because of how thin it is, even though it's really fluffy, it's definitely more thin, so it's gonna fit on my smaller eyelids. I'm gonna dip that into my blush, and I'm just going to buff that into the crease. And this is what brings in that monochrome. You don't have to use your blush, but I just figured it's a little easier. One less thing to bring out. And again, I'm about simplicity and saving time, saving money, saving product. And then I will also go back in with a, where's my clean brush? Clean brush, where are you at? And then I'm just gonna go in with another little brush just to buff out the edges. Nothing on the brush. Well, hopefully I cleaned that off. But I just don't want any harsh edges. I'm just going for, like I said, kind of a lived in, buffed out look. Now here's what my decision has not been made yet if I want to wear any shimmer on the lid, because we will know here at the end, I'm going to be adding this neon yellow on the inner corner, and so I'm not really sure, do I want to add shimmer to the lid after that? Is that gonna be too much? And I think it might be. Okay, so I got this new eyeshadow brush holder, and all the brushes kind of go under the hole and they disappear. So I need to fix that because that is not working. It's not working. Okay, I'm just taking a small brush to dip in. Now this is an old version of this. I don't know if she still makes them like this, but there's a little sponge in here that you push and then that neon yellow liquid comes off, and I'm just going to paint that on the inner corner. I'll do a little zoom in. I'm gonna add one more little layer, and then I'm gonna do mascara and eyebrows, and then we'll see if we wanna add any shimmer to the eyes. Okay, so I did some mascara, and I only did it on the top lash line because I think I want to give room for the other pops that I'm doing and not, you know, I don't want it to be overkill. So I'm not gonna do any shimmer on the lid. All I did was some brow gel in the brows and 2 coats of mascara on the top lashes. So I'm gonna clean up this once it dries. Right now, I'm actually gonna do kind of a weird order because I'm doing a layering on the lips. I'm gonna start with the long wear lipstick, do the pop on the cheeks, then come back and do the other layer on top of the lips. So I am using the Maybelline Matte Ink in Heroin. It is a bright orange, and I'm gonna use this as my base. Now you could leave this a very neon Valentine's look, but at the end I do want to add a softer topper to this. So while the mascara continues to dry, I'm going to use this glitter from ColourPop. It's called Hopeless Romantic, and it has a bunch of hearts in it, and I'm gonna make this my freckles. And hopefully I can get a lot of the hearts on there. It has started to dry out, so I'm gonna have to dig at the bottom. It is one that I've used up quite a bit. So pretty. All right, so let me dip into, I think I'm just gonna use well, I can use my finger. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna dig into the bottom, and I'm just gonna tap here like little freckles, which was a big trend last year, and even a little bit the year before. I happen to still really love glitter, though I am not watching Euphoria. You You know, I watched the first couple episodes when it first came out, and it was just really intense for me, and I just don't know if I need to watch it. No other reason, but I just don't know if it's for me. I don't know if I can take the intensity, which is weird, because I watch a lot of weird, intense things. Well, got a little glitter drop there. Okay, let's see. All right, I love that. All right, with the Q-tip that I didn't use, I'm going to clean up the mascara, and then we will add that last little zhuzh to the lips. I also got a new haircut. I need to do a little curling, and then I can come back and show you. But I need to do a little flippy flip. Okay, I'm gonna do, let me go grab my other lipstick, and I'll BRB. Okay guys, so I zhuzhed my hair a little bit, got my little bangies back, did all the things. I blew my nose, and I might need to touch that up a little bit. So let's do that real quick. Just got some left over here. Okay, so this, you could keep this. I actually really love this, but I wanted to soften it up and let the neon and the sparkles like kind of be the focal point. So I'm gonna take this beautiful coral, very light compared to what I'm wearing here. This is it's called Pink Wink. It is an Asian brand that I cannot read, but it's got a little kitty. Anyway, I'm just gonna top this over the Heroine lipstick, the Maybelline Matte Ink. Soften it. So it's still a neon, but it's not as deep. Ooh, so cute. I think I needed a little zhuzh here. Let me zoom out. All right, here's our look. This is our festive over-the-top Valentine's look. Very simple, very few products, but definitely packs a punch. Let me put my glasses on. Let me know down below what you guys are gonna do for Valentine's Day. I know Freddie and I might just do dinner. It's still hard for him to get around. But anyway, let me know down below. What do you think of this? Is it too much? Is it over the top? Because good. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.